enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. What you gonna go and just walk off? And everything? I mean, what was you doing?
I
I
thought I
mean,
heard something. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if it was the dog or what.
okay, I was gonna say you just abort mission. I'm like, hold on, man.
That's what I see.
I
That's how I
want to go.
looked too. I looked down like, oh, and it
Right,
need to
right,
stop.
right. You know, it's like okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna hit it a third time. I don't know. What? Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. Hopefully, T Rock will join us if he has opportunity. Busy guy, you know, he celebrated his birthday yesterday. Happy 50th, T Rock, to you, my guy. Big time. You know, we won't tell all the stories that happened from Friday. It's a lot. It's a lot of stories. It is. It
that's a
really
long
is.
night. I bet
It was.
they. I bet so.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's yeah.
50 you can't go hard all week no more. You can't go like it no more. You can't
I
do
don't
that.
think he went hard. I think maybe Friday. I think
Oh,
maybe Friday. I don't know what he did yesterday. I don't know. Maybe you know what I'm saying. You know you know what? When you turn 50, you celebrate the whole year, bro.
yeah.
He you understand very soon.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
the whole year. Hey,
Yeah.
happy Wednesday to everybody. Happy Hump Day, all that stuff. Like I said, welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, and we got some awards to give out today. And I'm gonna tell you, kind of went hard on them, man. I kind of went hard on the award thing, and you're gonna see it's a little bit different. Like I said, a lot of things is changing around here. You know, it's like if you go in the office and one day it's a painting on the wall that's never been there. You know, dang, when did this come here? Every time you'll see something different from on the page and different stuff like that. So, like I told y'all guys before, you know, like Game of Thrones, winter is coming. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So, hope everybody's day was good. So, where to find us at? Pretty much everything right now is at Mark and Will Show. Everything talking about X, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram, YouTube, Players Club. Thank you guys for the members of the Players Club for going ahead and voting, taking care of business, and all the new members of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys showed up, showed out like always. You know, and don't forget this week's games. You can go ahead and nominate players, softball and baseball players. We're talking about players of the week and also pitchers of the week. So you can do that by Sunday, 4 p.m. Go ahead and message us, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, or go ahead and DM us. DM us on X and also message us on Instagram. Whatever way you got to do to get in touch with us, please do it. Just go ahead and do it. It is what it is, and we rocking and rolling nonstop. And thank you for the Facebook page. You guys is banking as we grow closer to 17,000. So continue to follow, share, comment, and all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe. We put out a video last night, so make sure you check that out. That's a little bit twist on some things, and it is, you know, we do what we do, so we go ahead and get a little raw and uncut on that. So make sure you do that, and thank you for the people who have subscribed. We appreciate you without a doubt. Um, let's see. I know something that happens. I mean, I know that things go on in football every day, and it seems like wrestling tries to do something every day. So, you know, because, you know, if the weather's good outside tomorrow, we're going to try to catch a game, you know what I'm saying, a baseball, softball game. So it's not going to be a show. So we're going to go ahead and give you your bang for your bucks today. So what do the people got? What can they look forward for this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, every
Mm.
day, every day?
Well, I mean, right now ain't too much change is what's been going on from Monday. We went on a little bit from Monday, but let me tell you, we got a lot of things as in the title. From the title changes right now, Triple H has brought out new tag team titles, as in how they look.
Right.
So it's getting more up to date because a lot of things are changing because they are calling this now the Triple H era, as in the Paul Lundquist era. So
Right, right.
he's changing things up since Vince is gone. So hell, he can put his hands in a little this and that and dabble and do what he wants now.
What
So
Allen is Vince on, man? Where did they put Vince?
prior to one across from Diddy, I guess.
Now,
I don't.
Diddy's riding his bike in South Florida. I seen him.
Oh,
He's on
so
the back.
okay, Diddy's
Yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah. He done snitched. He done did
Oh,
something. Yeah, yeah. He riding
yeah.
bikes and stuff because he ain't in no Allen. He's been spotted in South Florida and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I
So he
think
got his son.
Vince.
His son's serving time for him
But
right
everybody in the family grade serve time.
now.
But
right.
well, Vince family ain't too far behind his ass. Where is he at? What Allen is he at for real? For real? Because he done. He did it how you supposed to do. This fade
Yeah,
to
he
black.
slid out.
Here's the keys.
See, yeah, that's probably why he grew the mustache. Probably in Mexico somewhere. So yeah.
That wasn't a tattoo.
right. So yeah, we'll hear about it soon. So hopefully, but people got money, they can pay their way out. Things. But yeah, so other than that, you got Cody. So it's like Cody had like a little farewell to Raw. So Cody's taking his championship belt down to SmackDown. So then you got on Raw, you're gonna have Damian Priest with the WWE World title. So Cody has the undisputed title.
Oh.
So that's going down to SmackDown. Damian Priest, he's going to have his title right there on Raw. He's battling right now on Drew McIntyre. So that's their battle they're going to have going on right there. So then you get now when Cody goes down to SmackDown, the winner, he's going to be waiting to face in their next upcoming pay-per-view. He's going to be waiting to face the winner of AJ Styles and LA Knight. So this is gonna be like the third battle. They've been going back and forth. It's like the rubber match. Who wins this? So it's been a pretty good battle. Trying to. I guess this is like all pushing LA Knight, putting him more in stardom. Because you beat AJ Styles, AJ Styles, he's legit. He's been in the game for a minute. So
okay.
But other than that, I mean, it ain't too much going on. Like
Let me ask you this. Do you think that's is that Triple H just putting his stamp to kind of separate himself from Vince in a way? We know he can only do so much because that's you're in the family, but is that a way to try to like distance from Vince?
Yeah, and it is. I want to say by the titles, and then he's bringing people up from NXT. Matter of fact, he got a couple of good ones coming up from NXT. Dragunov is coming up, and he's the NXT title holder, so he's coming up shortly. And it's a couple more that's coming up. I can't think of them right off the top of my head, but he was like the main developer of NXT.
Right.
So by him bringing new people in, moving people around, and now they supposed to be at the end of the month. They supposed to be having the as they call it, the WWE draft. So they're gonna move players right.
They are taking a playbook after the NFL. Let's be real. Let's be real.
They've been doing this for years. But like a couple of years, they just kind of got back. But
right,
they that's gonna have they're gonna be placing your wrestlers from Raw to SmackDown. So some players' faces move,
right.
So it'll start new battles. And
real quick before we get out of here, because had somebody just asked me this, Don, who is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Ooh, that's kind of hard. Actually, it was like growing up, it was Hulk Hogan at one point. Then came eventually after about 7th grade or so, Sting became my favorite wrestler. Mm-hmm. Then after Sting, I guess it's pretty much. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
So pretty much like how your basketball NBA stuff is. Okay.
I mean, the Rock's the greatest entertainer of all time.
Okay.
So, hey, he's great.
Yeah. Didn't you say who was it? No, okay, no, it was T-Rock who said about oh no, it wasn't you. Who was it? Was it Zeke, your favorite? Who was the basketball NBA at first?
Oh, Shaq's been. Well, first it was like Magic and Shaq,
okay,
then Kobe.
So
Yeah.
Travis said Zeke. One of y'all had said somebody and cut him out of the bench cut, stuff like that. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, something.
It was
Anyway,
Travis.
all right.
It was
Anyway,
T Rock.
okay. Anyway, Major League Baseball. Not gonna go over all of from yesterday, but I'm gonna go to the late night games. Uh, April the 16th, we had the Padres beat the Brewers last night, 6-3. You had the Diamondbacks beat the Cubs, 12-11. The Mariners beat the Reds are on the radio, 3-1.
Mm.
Cardinals beat the A's 3-2. The Dodgers, the LA Dodgers 6, National 2. Today, we're talking about the 17th. Oh my gosh, it's almost over. It's almost thunder. Okay, so today, so far, what we
Right.
got going on, we got the Rays with a 4-3 lead over the Angels at the top of the ninth. We got the Braves swept the Astros 5-4 and 10, taking care of business in Texas. Giants beat the Marlins 3-2. Orioles beat the Twins 4-2. The Mets smack. We're gonna say smackdown. The Pirates 9-1. Brewers 1. Padres 0. Nice shutout. Rangers 5. Tigers 4. In the first game of the doubleheader, you got the Royals to beat the White Sox. I don't know what's going on with them. 4-2. The Yankees 6. The Blue Jays 4. Nationals beat the Dodgers. Shout them out. 2-0. Don, what's going on? A6, Cardinals 3. Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. Mariners beat the Reds 5-1. The Reds, everybody was odd, especially around here, except for the real baseball people. We got the real teams that we like. Hence, Dodgers, the Braves. Mariners beat the White Sox, beat the Royals 2-1. Phillies beat the Rockets 76. And the Red Sox beat the Guardians 2-0. I have something that I do want to bring up for all my baseball people. I just think this drives me crazy. And this is like a player of yours, LaDon. So,
What? Yeah.
uh, Shohei Otani would say that interpreter stole over 16 million for gambling.
It's getting ridiculous.
Now, dude, now we done seen the interpreters do all kinds of stuff, fake like they interpret stuff, and I mean, from concerts, from terrible crime stuff. You know what I'm saying? They up there acting like they getting paid 16 million. So I think you might want to have somebody, another person close to you that can interpret the interpreter.
The interpreter, right?
Because I mean, is he doing the deals for you too? Because I'm telling you, my agent is going to have to be somebody else. Like how did he get 16 million? 16, dude. Granted, he's filthy rich. We understand he's gonna make, but 16 million is a lot of money to be walking out that door.
Right. Ain't it though?
That that's crazy, man. What's your thoughts on this? Besides, I'll be whooping his ass like nonstop.
I'm getting my peoples after him, but it's like, bro, I can understand a couple of thousand, maybe 100,000, but 16 million. It's like, man, you don't think you're gonna get caught with 16 million though? So,
How did he get access to that? I mean, he's not the accountant. He's not
I
the
guess
agent.
he gets all the passcodes, passwords. He got he's just fingerprints. I don't know what's he doing. He's thumbing that the facial recognition something because this is some
That's
Mission
crazy.
Impossible stuff. Man, he's getting away with that.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Unless, not only is my interpreter, he's X Y Z Z Z, and there's no way that he should have any access to anything like that. And so 60, really? I mean, what do you say? Hey, he said for you to give me 3 million of. I mean, like what? What is that? Like, it don't even make sense, brother. He can walk out with 16 million
He got to be in it with somebody else too. Though. There got to be more than just him.
and gambling. Like gambling. Like, dude, you've been better off just taking it. Like you was like, you are an addict so bad that you're stealing from your boss. You taking his money and gambling it and thinking, hey man, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna put it back in there. He'll never know. I'm gonna flip it. It's all good. Hey, he would never know. Let me just get 60 million. Like, dude, I mean, please somebody get a hold of this interpreter because please tell me you did not just blow 16 mil. Because did you make some? Did you get 5 off at 16? And you try to sneak it back and it was too late? Like,
Right.
that is crazy, dude. You betting the next man's money
Playing with his money.
and losing because it didn't come back. You lost 16 million. That's
Like,
the whole
yeah.
thing. You lost 16 million.
Right. Like 32 million should have been
Yeah.
like that 16 million supposed to went right back
Right
in the
back.
account for the
And you
next
got
day.
and you got
Right.
16.
Right. You got
You
your
got
money
six-
and you
yeah.
cool. You ain't said a word.
Right. How did this money get out of there? Hey, boss, it looked like it's back in. I don't know what you maybe it was a glitch by the PNC.
Right. Something happened.
Yeah, something happened, all right.
Right.
Give me another. Roll it again. Roll it again.
Get
Come
black.
on. Come on. Get higher and higher. Man, go push it all in, baby. Get it all in. Get up. Oh, Tony. Hey, I got Otani's keys to his mansion.
Here's his car. Be like, come on.
Here's his child. Take whatever. I don't care. His wife is up next. I don't care. Like, and it's so funny because they said this is one thing. They said the Dodgers didn't know the guy was married.
How do you not? No. Did he keep her wherever he's? Did he keep her back in the?
Yeah, he's not. No, she's not in states. Yeah, she's not in
that's what I'm
states.
saying.
But you didn't do enough PI work to see what kind of guy this was over in Japan or whatever.
Yeah,
I
something ain't
mean,
right.
they said they did not know this cat was married. Oh wow! I don't care what you do. Just hit the ball and pitch. Hit the ball and pitch.
Like he wasn't married before they got him. I mean,
He was
signed
married
him?
before he came over. Before he
Yes.
came to the Angels. Yeah. So that's crazy. That is crazy to me, bro. What's going on, Shannon? How you doing? What's going on, sis? What's going on, D? How's everybody doing? How's everybody
Right,
doing?
right.
I just had to bring that up because that's just really crazy to me.
It just like 16 million. I mean, you just got that much money, you just don't notice 16 million is missing from your account.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look, I had to think about.
yeah. Because he got like when he first came to Angels, he got like over 150, 200 something million or something crazy. Then you guys signed him to another crazy dude. Got about 300 mil.
Yeah.
He's sitting back and the interpreter said, I got you, dog. I got you. You ain't gonna miss this, and I'm gonna replace it. I promise I will. Yeah, that don't never happen. That don't never happen. That's
did
how
the Dodgers hire. Did the Dodgers hire this interpreter, or did the interpreter come with him?
dude
Or is he,
came.
like,
Dude
friends
came
with
with him. Dude came
Yeah.
with him. Yeah, he came with him. He ain't with him no more. Better not be.
No.
You better use the language line where you know they can't get a hold of. Use the language line, boss. Use the language line. All right, last night, man, as we was doing the show, we had some games. The NBA, we had the Lakers take care of business against the Pelican Brief. And I was calling Pelican Brief because short-lived in the tournament. Pelican Brief. Yes. Not the Denzel. It's going to be brief. Brief. Out of here. Anyway, great win for the Lakers because Lakers been smacking them all year long. And the Pelicans showed a little bit gumption, came back and all this kind of stuff, but just couldn't quite get over that hump. And then when Zion got hurt, it was definitely over. So the Lakers gets that 7th seed, has Denver right in their crosshair. What was your thoughts on this game, man?
I mean, Anthony Davis, LJ. I mean, they really didn't play their best game. Anthony Davis, I think I can remember, he was like 6-16 or something crazy like it. He couldn't even get me the 20 points that I need him to get, but we're not going to talk about that.
He had 20, man. What you had
was it
over 20?
Yeah, it was something like 20. No,
because he
He
had
did it.
20.
Yeah, he got that at the very end. Matter of fact, it
Okay,
was another player that didn't show up for him, but
okay,
I mean,
okay, okay.
that's what it goes.
This
But
is this show is about gambling today, guys.
really,
Believe me, it
let me
is.
find somebody to get some
It
millions,
is.
bro.
It is. It really is about gambling today. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. Yeah.
Right, man. I can feel where we go with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
but no, they. I mean, eventually they let them go to 30 something to 20 rampage on them, the Pelicans, and then
Right.
they came back, got back in the game. I'm going to a establishment last night, and I left at the beginning of the fourth, and then I get there, I'm checking my phone on the drive, what I shouldn't be doing, but then I look, I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "That's a tie ball game with 2 minutes left." Like, come on, bro. But at least they pulled it out the end. And it did kind of help when Zion was killing us, and he went out of the game with like 3 minutes something left. So with a hamstring or something, I do believe.
Yeah, dude was like, I'm like, damn, did it tear off the bone? Like, like you. Yeah. First of all, hey, when you got your starters, you got 5 starters and double figures as the LA did, which is really that's a great thing, but it's really not as hard. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got like a volume score. But great, AD did enough, 20 and 15. Ray had 13. LeBron James, 23, 9 and 9. Russell balling a hell of a year, 21. Mr. Superman Reeves, 16. Thing like that. Then you still have, I love that Vincent's back for the
Yes,
Lakers. And
yes,
then, and then with it, he didn't score, but he's that tough guy, guard. He's big guard. You ain't gonna just overpower him. So I mean, there's a lot of things to like, as long as everybody stays healthy, as long as Mr.
healthy.
Glass it's fiberglass. As long as he's don't be real glass, as long as fiberglass, bend a little and all that kind of stuff, to be okay. But Mr. Williamson, 40 points, lights out. This is his career. I mean, this
Yeah,
is a look at his career. He glimpse of greatness and then he gets hurt. He did this all in one game. That's how his career has been.
yeah,
He'll show you dunk, dunk, boom, boom, boom. He had 40, and the Lakers couldn't do nothing with him. Couldn't do nothing, and the dude didn't play the last 4 or 5 minutes or something because
yeah.
it's injury.
Yeah,
So
4-3, something like
something
that.
like that. Yeah, but when it's clutch time, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He was out, so that hurt. But I mean, not saying they would have won, but hey, you never know what happened. But hey, man, you hats off to him, and they just a scrappy bunch. I think really uh, Ingram being hurt towards the end of the season kind of stymied them. That but hey, we'll see and we'll talk about a little later about what Friday looks like for them. But
Like who
Lakers took care of business.
who
Go
would
ahead.
have thought that's their first? That's his first playoff game.
Right, right, and they done been to several because he's always hurt.
Yeah,
Always hurt, bro. And he done lost weight. And some guys is just big and gonna stay big. Like Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
yeah, he got in shape and stuff like that, but he's still big. I mean, but the thing about it, Barkley played. He didn't miss all these games like Zion did. And I just hate it for him because when he's out there, I mean, he's one of them that you look and say, okay, that's that guy. He can be because you can't do nothing with him. He jumps out the gym. He's powerful. But he'll get hurt.
Yeah.
He'll get hurt, and that sucks. Oh wow. This
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm glad I was doing some work stuff. So I was just going back and forth and things like this. Even though the Warriors closed this until 4 at halftime, it still was. I mean, oh my
Yeah.
God, that's the reason why they was the 10th seed. Kings 118, the Warriors 94. Um, King shocked us. We talked about this. I think it was Monday that we thought, it was battling for the number 1 seed, and then the bottom fell out. Monk got hurt and Worthday got hurt, stuff like that. But if it was one team they was gonna get up for, it was gonna be the Warriors, and it was a home game, and the Warriors beat them last year in the
Yeah.
playing game. Like that don't even sound right. That the Warriors have been in the playing game two times, right? The last 2 years, and the Lakers
Yep.
too, right, or something
Lakers,
like
yeah,
that.
because we beat them last year.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, what is going on? That just blows my mind that these teams are like that. But it is what it is. Good, it's good for NBA. But the
Yeah.
Kings just smacked them all the way around. Especially in the second half was just over. Uh, Ellis, free agent, basically a two-way player. He had 15. Fox had 24. Keegan Murray couldn't miss 32. Barnes 17. He's still in the league. He's
Yeah.
equivalent to my guy who just retired from the Heat, uh, uh,
Um.
uh, the bodyguard, Haslam.
Yep.
He'll whoop your ass in a heartbeat and tell you he will. He's still chasing down some two veterans in the game.
Running to the
Garnett and
locker room.
Purse. He still wants some of them. And Sabonis had 16 and 12. Um, for the Warriors, real quick before I let you dive in, Green had 12 and 6 assists, only 3 rebounds. That's crazy. Jackson, the rookie, no, the hyphen, Jackson hyphen, from Indiana, he only had 2 points. Looked lost out there. Wiggins only had 12. Curry had 22. Clay Thompson,
Klay Thompson. I knew that was
zero
coming.
for 10,
Mm.
0 for 6 3 pointers, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 1 turnover. Minus 12. That's amazing, I guess, because he was sitting on the bench. What's your thoughts on this game, my brother?
Well, I say rest in peace to the old Warriors team.
We'll get into that.
They are no yes, they are no longer that past dynasty. They did get older. And they are no longer going to be that team no more. I mean, hell, we've seen how they sitting right now as they going home, sit on the couch and going fishing, as in they would say. So it is what it is, and they're going to dismantle. And Clay Thompson will be somewhere else next year. And they are not doing nothing, just like Stephen. They are just getting older. And with age, you don't get, like regenerate, energized. You are just getting older, and as time would tell, as in you're not going to be the same person no more in the same team. So sorry for that, but I'm not sorry because they took a little bit too much in that West Coast at one point. So, but last night's game, it was like I said, they tried to keep it close early, and eventually when I went to bed, they was giving up in the second half, and I was like, oh yeah, this is over. This is over. I mean, Sacramento's just too fast for them.
Yeah, yeah,
And then once they couldn't hit nothing, they got to that point. Yeah.
right.
So
Uh,
yeah, like you said,
yeah,
that big three
yeah,
or
yeah.
more.
I mean, only way you keep that is you're gonna have to get some free agents, and you just gonna have to draft. And really, you really can't even rebuild in the draft unless you like early and get a monster superstar. It ain't no monster superstar in the college game. Um, but you free agency, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's got a cap. I don't know what the NBA's cap is, because you didn't tie your money in with Chef. And you know what I'm saying? You done gave Draymond too much. He's got 3 more years.
It's
You have to
awful.
will and deal to make that happen. And then it's like, do you even want Clay back? Like, this is not the same Clay from 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 years type like that. He done had some duds in a row now. Since he tore up that knee, he ain't been the
Yep.
same. He used to be a two-way player. He just out there chucking it. And everybody has bad games sometimes, but dude's having too many of them. And really, um, being at a free agent, you really probably should have tried to trade his ass away before the season started, so you can try to get something for him. Because it'd have been somebody be like, oh yeah, he can still shoot. You could have got somebody. You should have went to Detroit and said, here you go, give me one of them young bucks. Somebody,
Yeah.
Houston, give me a young buck, something, because Chef ain't going anywhere, and Draymond can't go anywhere, because nobody really wants him. So now you just got to rebuild, and the crazy thing is that the NBA has allowed this team to linger just because this playing games. If you had the true eight, they'd have been out the last 2 years pretty much almost. So
Yeah.
that's when you have the GMs. Okay, we used to get in the playoffs. We got to make moves. But when you say, okay, we at least made it to the play-in, it's not the playoffs, but we had an opportunity. That's what keep teams keeping players. That gives them a little more time. Well, we this as long as we get in there, we can. Who knows? We may win the whole thing. Well, no, you're not a good team anymore, bro. Like you're not. The young dudes are not really stepping up. And then you had that Wiggins problem. So it's like, okay, you still don't have a center, Jackson Davis or whatever. He's an undersized. He's a power forward that you was trying to get away, and we're tired of looking at old man Rivers. What's his name? Looney, who looked like the 10 man out there. It's like, dude, you have not addressed your needs. You got some of these young dudes are the same players. Kamandri and Moody and all that stuff, they are the exact same players, So it's like you didn't make it a difference, didn't make a change. Cuneros, whatever, he's nice little rookie that you had or whatever, but he only played a few minutes. The guard Pazeminski or whatever, he's solid. He only had 5 points, but it's the same type of players. Really, I mean, let's keep it real. When does Steve Kerr leave? Go into the front office. I mean, dude could be a politician, like his pops. He can do that kind of stuff. Like, dude is ultra smart. He's head of the USA type stuff. He can do that. Like, when does he go be GM or president for somebody? Because I know he's tired. He looks it. He's worn out. Man, that's been a long run for them. I mean, they got championships, 4 of them or whatever it is. Hey, congratulations. Y'all did it. Time to go ahead and just do what you got to do. You don't want to get rid. If you get rid of Draymond, you can. But nobody want him. Maybe Detroit. I don't know. But hey, great run. But like I said, when you have these play-in, it allows teams that probably should have been already dismantled some more time. And they are one of the teams that should have been dismantled. But congratulations, Kings. The Kings will go against the Pelicans. Let me get this off her. But like we said earlier, the Pelicans, Zion is not playing Friday. It's his hamstring, they said.
Yeah. Kings gonna run away with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think that's a done deal. That game, Sacramento is a 1.5 point favorite at New Orleans.
one and a, 1.5. Oh,
Yeah,
hold up. Let me go look
one and a
this
half.
right now.
One and a half.
Let me
One
go.
and a half. One and a
Man,
half.
come
And
on.
really, that's because the home team gets points anyway. So really, it's probably more like 3.5, 3 to 4.5. But they
Mm,
give the home team points. I'm with you. Sabonis is gonna have a field day.
yeah, no doubt.
Field day. I mean, it's the same old thing. To me, the New Orleans, even though they got Zion, it reminded me of the Portland Trail Blazers when they was always stocked and they just couldn't do nothing. I ain't talking about with Clyde. I'm talking about with Dame time when he
Dame,
had
yeah,
some, and they just couldn't. They just get in the playoffs and just do a little bit, and you're like, okay, they bow
yeah,
out.
pretty much.
I, I
Damon,
s-
Damon keep him close, but
right.
yeah, he couldn't do it by himself.
Why you think the Trailblazers got rid of McCullough?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he done had a hell of a late year and not. I didn't see him on no All Pro. I mean, like it's like All NBA. Like, dude's solid. He's an All Star. Who's not an All Star? But
Shooter. Yeah.
but can he take them to the next level? No. That's why Zion is so important. So important. And really, when do you start kicking the tires with him and say, we might have to trade him, see if we can get somebody for him?
See, I mean, you think about it. I think when Zion came in, he was supposed to be that next great face, that young face of the NBA.
Right?
But those injuries hurt him, and then you had Anthony come in. Uh, you had taken over Minnesota like he did, and just yeah, he's the next great thing. So all the views and the headlines went on him, And Zion, with the injuries, he just fell to the wayside.
And I well, and the injuries really did it because to me they two different styles of players. You know, dude's more power forward. You know what I'm saying? He's more Dominique Ant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's more explosive from the wing and things like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. He's like a Tracy McGrady type thing. You know, Vince Carter uh, in him. But you're absolutely right. But also, I mean, Ant has a lot of great players around him.
True.
Totally different. Not saying injury's injury. You're gonna get hurt no matter
Right.
what. But Ant can go out there and do whatever. Not have to worry about nothing because he got the best shot blocker. He's got that greedy ass cat, but he can get you 30.
Can't
You know
steal
what I'm
and can't
saying?
get in
He
there.
got
Right.
he's got a point guard. You know what I'm saying? That really Zion don't have no point guard. McCullough's a 2 guard running point.
No.
It's totally different. Yeah, that team is totally way better. So but at the end of the day, like we saying, it really doesn't really make a difference because Zion always is hurt. That's the crazy. He's always hurt. I told you guys this is a
He's
betting
away.
show. I told you. It's a betting show. NBA
Hey.
bans Raptors Jonte Porter for gambling violation. I saw where he only lost like 21,000. He done made in his career so far over 2 million, and you lost your income because of apps and stuff. I don't
Mm.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
get it.
getting ugly out there for him. The temptation
You blew it, bro.
for 16,000, you lost everything.
You blew it, bro. Like you gambled 21 G's, bro, and you had over two. Like that don't even make sense. And then like the mayor says in our own private thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can go ahead and share. Did Michael Porter know anything about it? Does he? Anybody got his count number? I mean,
Mm.
you gonna tell me Mike? I mean, I'm not saying like my thing is did Mike bet?
Right.
Like hey, cause hey, bro, look who I'm making. I got them
Yeah.
tonight.
Right. Throw a little something, something. Throw a little
Right,
something,
right.
something for me.
What, or you had the intel, like you knew who wasn't gonna play for the Nuggets. That's your bro.
Mm.
You knew who wasn't gonna play for another team. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Like, man, that web could catch a lot of people if they really looking at stuff.
Yeah, he's getting that early injury report.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That could.
that's crazy, bro. I mean, you got
Lifetime ban.
life.
Pete
Yeah,
Rose them.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And the thing about it, nobody's gonna remember him next year anyway.
No, he's gonna be forgot real quick.
Real quick. Now we know. We know your name. Didn't even know your name. It was just
You were just
Michael. It was Michael's
Michael
brother.
brother.
Michael's brother. Michael's brother. That's what it was. Michael's brother. Period. That's the only thing everybody knew. And now it's like, wow, here we go.
Bro, are you looking? Philly's about to win this game.
What's the score? Give everybody a little update.
Philly's up 105 to 100 on Miami with 8.2 seconds left. Philly was getting bashed at one point.
The whole game, the Heat
Yes,
was
until
winning.
the end. Yes.
That's why that's the 7th and 8th seed. That's
That
why
is
they
horrible.
battling. That's why they battling. But at least Miami has a home game, right? So Miami will get a home game. So that's good. So it is what it
Mhm.
is. If you go
Yeah.
ahead and take care of business, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah. So bye, Mr. Jonte Porter. You out of here big time, and nobody really cares.
Out of there.
I was hoping that our brother would join us for this question,
Oh.
Mr. Stats. Who, which really, this is not even compared to what we really had a nice little discussion Who will have the better rookie season in the WNBA? Caitlin Angel Reese. It goes into a lot of this because my whole thing is you can easily say we didn't say who's going to average the most points because really, if Caitlin gets 16 and Angel gets 14 and gets 13 rebounds, to me, Angel has the best. Caitlin's going to have points and assists or whatever, but hey, we'll see. It's kind of heavy traffic, but in your mind, man, who you think will have the better? Because before you blink, it's going to be WNBA time. I mean,
Yeah,
because
no
the
doubt.
training camp is getting ready to start for them. So,
Yeah, first game May 16th.
oh,
I mean, right
bing,
there.
right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
whole stadiums, the whole arena's filled with Caitlin Clark jerseys. First day,
first day.
sold out. They sold out.
Tarashi said she got something for her though.
Something. They waiting.
Right. So who you think,
They are
man?
waiting.
Who you think? Who you think?
I mean, the thing about it, we know Caitlin's gonna go in there and she's gonna be straight. They're gonna want her to score. So I mean, she's gonna be averaging a good number, like you said, 16, 18, 14, 15. All depends because you still got Boston down there low.
Right. Right. Right.
So I'll give her 15 and 6, 15 and 5.5, something like that. But
This is great. This is a great
Angel,
rookie season.
right?
Right.
And Angel's gonna be having, she got Cardoza down there, and the rest of her supporting cast over in Chicago. But we will see how our time. I mean, I think it's gonna pan out by who's all playing and how they rose, how they look at the beginning of the season. I think though too, but
Answer the question.
I know it because it's so hard. But I'm like, I don't want to give Caitlyn no love, but I'm guessing Caitlin's probably gonna do it. I
Ooh,
don't think Angel's
you
gonna
just
get
came out. You just came out like that.
Yeah.
Goodness, I don't want to. I don't know nothing. Don't put me in
Oh,
that.
what? Yeah, did I say that? No,
Don't
but
put
no,
me
she probably will. I give it to her
I mean,
because they're gonna force it.
yeah,
Caitlyn.
yeah. I think the problem with Angel is that Cardozo's down there. She don't shoot jumpers, so and Angel really don't. I mean, thank goodness we seen videos of her practicing jump shot because you're gonna have a jump shot because if Cardozo's down there, she's 6'7". She's gonna be down on the block, so it's not that much room to work down there. But I think it helps you out if you have a mid-range jumper. Because we know that she's still going to try to take to the hole and get to the foul line. She can do that. That's not a problem. But I think that what separates Angel is that she's a rebounder. I think she can rebound her ass off. She's going to get them boards, right? Without a doubt. So it's going to be tough. I can see her more like 10 and 9, 11 and 10, something like that,
I was gonna say about 12 and 8.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But Caitlin's going to have the ball in her hand unless these other teams take care of that because you can't be loose because when Raven was on her, she was getting that pocket pick.
Man.
And I got news for you. The defenders in the WNBA is way better than Raven Johnson.
Yeah.
These are grown women.
Who she went, yeah.
Right.
She went against.
Right. So it's like that right there. I think ESPN and WNBA wants Caitlin to have the best.
Oh, you know that.
I think so. I really do. I'm gonna go with Angel. I'm gonna go with Angel on it just because I can see a lot of double teams coming Caitlin's way. I mean, I think she's still gonna average double figures. I think she's gonna have a ton of turnovers. Let's Liberty, the guard, Sabrina, was supposed to be the next best thing as far as point guards.
Yeah.
Better than Sue Bird. She's a walking triple double. She was getting triple doubles like it was nothing, right? With Oregon. Got in WNBA and was garbage in that first season. And she's a true point.
Yeah.
Second year, she turned it around. Third, bam! You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be an adjustment. I just think Caitlin's better as a two guard than a point, and I think they're going to walk her ass out there as a point guard, and then it's going to be bye bye birdie because she ain't got handles like that, like they want to try to say. So I think she's still probably going to end up with like 14, 15, and a couple assists, you know, and a whole bunch of turnovers. They better go through Miss Boston. That's who it needs to
Oh,
go through. Offense better go through her. If not, then you guys you're gonna go from one season having 19,000 to start it to next season having 5. I mean, some and all these commercials are gonna be cut. I mean, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 100. Uh, uh, yeah, real quick.
I was
So,
wondering when this film was gonna come out. Yeah.
yeah. You know, they suing him. They go suing him and the other character that was with him. Not surprised. I don't even care. I care about what he did. I want to know is he gonna get suspended by the league? I mean, because you've been holding tough, league, and I understand they're gonna wait to due process and all this. Dude gonna get what's the over and under 4 games? Over and under 4 games. What you think? What he get?
Man, I look at about 6.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, they gonna
But
dap him.
okay, but everybody in the cars though that it happened, the accident stuff. Was everybody okay? I don't
Yeah, I don't
even
think
remember.
nobody. No, I don't think nobody died or anything. I think the people
Yeah.
went to the. Yeah, that's gonna save him.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna save him.
Because if
Uh
somebody would have died, that was the year.
oh shit, he be Rugs. It's
Yeah,
Rugs.
well, I was about to say that Ruggs. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
that'd been
Rugs.
it.
He's done.
Mm-hmm.
He's done
Yeah,
done.
done
Like
done.
yeah, without a doubt, he's done. Like you ain't
Right.
got to worry about that.
I had to think about that. Like, hold
You
up.
ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about
What
it,
am I
sweetheart.
thinking?
He's done. Like yeah, but I'm with you. I think it's gonna be high. I think it's gonna be high because
Mm-hmm.
you got to set an example, dude. You
Set an example.
caused a serious accident and left the scene.
Ran off. What the heck?
You and your crew, what us?
They won't know who we are.
Right,
And the car, and you rented the car. I mean, where you got the car from? Like you signed papers, like you to pay for it. Like, come on, man. It ain't gonna come back on you at all.
comedy, bro. Comedy. It's comedy. It's strictly comedy. But hey, hey, get ready to pay. You're gonna pay more than that, my brother. You're gonna pay more than that for real. That was silly.
Wonder what
Truly
Kansas
silly.
City's saying about that.
Like I said yesterday, we really didn't get into it. Eagles extend Smith, Heisenhower, whatever his name is, the GM. He has to be the smartest cookie when it comes to number because they always extending or paying. I mean, every day somebody's getting $75 million extension. I mean, we know you lost Kelsey and he's got paid. We know Fletcher Cox, but we're talking about everybody getting 75, 50, 100.
Everybody.
How
How?
much money? Yeah. And I understand reconstruction, but I mean, dudes, everybody on the team is playing for free next year, apparently.
What's the cap? Like they have unlimited money.
Unlimited. And each time you see the teams with the, they still up there spend. Like, how y'all spending this, bro? Like, everybody's deferring their money. Everybody.
We restructuring everybody's contract.
And you can't say nothing. And if you do, you out the door. And they doing it because they keep on every day, 75 mil, 50 mil. Like, come on, bro. Let's get this player. Let's take this player. We signing everybody. Like, dude, what is the deal, man? Hey, hats off to you, GM, because this how y'all came up with the tush push? Big Red Records. Big Red. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need to see them books. I'm gonna need to see them books.
Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. You ain't gonna take. I'm the boss. This is not office hours.
Right.
Office
My office hours are, yeah. I'm going to need to see them records, boss. Because you do a little bit. And this is not, you did it last year. I'm going to need to see them records, bro. For real.
Yeah.
What you say? Who you talking to? I'm talking to you. No, no.
No,
Come on over. I got something for you.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like it's some stuff going on over there, bro.
no, yeah, but they better get to them from 9 to 5 something because it's late night. No, don't come to me crazy.
Yeah, yeah, because you're gonna be
Mm.
dangling. You're gonna be dangling. You're gonna be dangling. You better leave Big Red alone.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
That's funny.
I see that.
Now, what X out the Chiefs because T Rock's not here. What position, if you're the GM, my brother, are you drafting in the first round for the 49ers? What do you really get? You ain't got to say the player, but what position of need you think you guys need to address?
I'm thinking offensive line first.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
What pick are
definitely.
y'all?
27th. I don't know. It's something deep. Yeah,
Okay.
but we got quite a bit of picks. But I know, and we did get one taken away, but our books wasn't right.
All right. they must have got a hold of your people. Lynch
Right.
between 9 and 5.
Right? Because what the hell? But so yeah, they took. We got quite a few picks,
Right,
but
right, right.
yeah, I think they're gonna hit that offensive, then probably hit that uh defense out there. What safety, corners, all that
Right,
out
right.
that way, probably.
But you would go ahead and get that lineman. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but make
you
sure
can't. eh,
make sure my guy Brock's taken care of.
Right, right. You know what? And you cannot go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you need linemen. You do. Big time. I'm with you. Uh, since we didn't get anybody in free agency, so we lost a lot of old heads. I'm not really mad, like I told you guys. I'm not mad with Tyron gone because
Right.
he was always hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to bring in somebody. So I'm with you. I think we need an offensive tackle to do that. I know they want to swing Tyler out there, but I'd rather keep him in there as a guard. So definitely get that. But you know, when you're act like you're the only team that have athletes that you have to max out and you don't want to spend and you're using that as an excuse, Mr. Jones and Mr. Jones, and these other teams have the same problem that you do, but they doing it. Yeah, nobody's buying it. It sounds like really you're probably trying to get Big Mike fired. You're trying to get Big Mike fired so you can have that old ass Belichick come in there and do a thing like Parcells did when he joined and disarray type stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, this is Al Davis revisited again. And for my Cowboy fans, for my Cowboy brothers and sisters, until the end of the road is met, it's going down like it's every year. Every year. Every year. I mean, we're used to it. It's dude is, but dude's gonna outlive every Dallas Cowboy fan on earth. Even when he's dead, they're gonna keep him alive.
Son's
They're
gonna
gonna
keep him
pump him
going.
up. He's billionaire. He's gonna be he making picks and shit, doing whatever. That's what he does. Disgusting. Disgusting. Nah, his is gonna be a little different. He's got the chamber. He'll be talking through his. He'll be talking through his charges. Hey. Harbaugh making moves like always, doing whatever they need to get. I'm still kind of perplexed with this. Not this move,
Hmm.
but they got Dobbins, which he's always now. This dude's always hurt. When he's healthy, dude is nice,
Yeah.
but he's always hurt. But I'm gonna have to dive in a little bit more as far as with the Chargers because, dude is still, he's trying to evaluate before he go ahead and cut everybody and do what he got to do. But once he gets it rolling, we know he's going to be successful. Are you surprised that the Dobbins has been a free agent this long, or this is about right for him?
I mean, I think we was looking at him doing with all the first round free agents was going, and it was so many. The high ones went early, then the second tier, and so forth, so off. And this is kind of shocking, but maybe they had evaluate this man's injuries. Maybe
Right.
a couple physicals and everything else had to be taken care of. But not surprising that he went to the Chargers because he's going, hooking back up with Greg Roman. So
Right. Right. Right.
as in the offense coordinator, and Gus Edwards is there also his former teammate.
They know the offense, right?
Yeah,
You just ain't got a quarterback that can run that offense.
and now you make me think of who's the quarterback. But
Herbert. He ain't no Lamar. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
They
yeah,
like
yeah.
to run the ball and everybody doing all that stuff. So we're
Yeah,
gonna see
yeah.
Roman
It's a
do it.
lot of movement and stuff going on, but
Right.
yeah, it ain't gonna be the same. But can this man now? The next thing, can he stay healthy?
That's the biggie. That is the big E. All right. Speaking of Big E, we was rocking and rolling, so I want to go ahead and let me get this off. I already gave up one. Let me get that off. Let's go ahead and do the awards. Let's do the awards, especially because we got a couple more things to talk about. But let's do the awards real quick for you guys. Bam. All right. Mark and Will shows Kentucky High School Baseball Player of the Week. It's Pulaski County's Bryce Cowell. Batted seventh. Look, .75. So basically 3 for 4. 750. A double, 2 RBIs. And Bryce, I knew he was going to win. Pulaski does not
Husky shows up.
always, no matter who it is, what it is, what's going on. And I'm going to bring it right here because I thought T-Rock. So we got to see Bryce, 750, a double, 2 RBIs, baseball player of the week. Congratulations, Bryce. Let's go ahead and get them out of here. Rock
Right,
and roll.
Pulaski's gonna show up. It don't matter. You can have somebody on their debate team on here.
And I'm going to
They
tell
gonna
you,
show up.
yeah, and I'm going to tell you who else is going to show up. Mark and Will shows Kentucky High School Baseball Pitcher of the Week, Shelby County, Jack Wills. And sorry I had it Willis on there, but it's Wills. Uh, Last week he was 1-0, had 13K, 0 ERA, took care of business. And Shelby County took care of business. And they voted their ass off, and deservedly so. Jack Wills, he's not only a pitcher, he helped them propel them into the tournament, the big tournament in Lex, the championship tournament, singles, winning games, and things like that. He is a baller. Uh, I mean, come on. Shelby County, Pulaski County, it's certain schools, if they on here,
Mm-hmm.
their players they're gonna win pretty
Right,
much. So
right.
congratulations, without a doubt.
Shout out to Shelby County's principal, Dr. Kent. Yes,
Uh
sir.
oh,
All right.
okay. Do your thing. All right. Mark Will Schultz, Kentucky High School softball player of the week is Franklin County Chloe Smith. Batted 667, a home run, 4 RBIs, a stolen base. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Goodness
Like the
gracious.
cards. Like the
Yeah,
cards.
The little
Okay.
cards, everything like
All
that.
right. All
Yeah,
right.
little baseball card. Yeah,
All right.
the change, like I said, change is coming. So you got to make changes. So, hey, congratulations, Chloe, for taking care of business. She is the player of the week, Franklin County. And they showed up and showed out and voted too. Last but not least, you got it. You best believe it. Markham Real shows Kentucky High School softball pitcher of the week, Pulaski County, Brooklyn Thomas, 1-0, 12K, 0 ERA, took care of business. Yeah, man, I decided I wanted to do the baseball card theme for them and all that kind of stuff like that. So congratulations to all the winners. You guys deserve it. Like I said before, make sure if you want to nominate, get it in by Sunday, 4 p.m. with all the stats. I don't want to see where Will hit one home run and struck out 17 times the next game. That's not going to make it, without a doubt. And that's just me being real.
Right.
Not trying to be mean, but that's just the facts of it. All right, cool.
Wow.
Basketball. Yeah.
I didn't see the cash flow. Though.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Mr. Bello, for Arizona. He was considered, he's a center. considered the number one in transfer portal. The rumor is that he was asking for 1.2 million. Not saying
Mm,
Indiana gave it, but
right.
I'm saying they gave him some change. They gave him some real deal because he supposedly it was going around that his agent and everybody was asking for 1.2 million. He went to Indiana. He was supposed to come to Louisville. I think it was yesterday. That visit got
Mm-hmm.
canceled. I bet it did
Yeah.
because if you offer me 500,000, say my asking price was 100,000. I mean, 1 million, and you offer me 500,000. Well, I'm still gonna take these visits. So really, it is pay to play.
Mm-hmm.
Pay to play because Woodson, the coach, we love him as far as he's a Hall of Famer, Indiana. Professional player, coach and stuff, and we get it. But his teams do the same. Wah wah wah. He does. How can he enthuse you better than some of these other coaches on this list that you're supposed to go to? Because you asked for 1.2 million or whatever, and they gave it to you.
If
And,
not close to it.
right, a meal. Okay, cool, cool. What? But you got to give it. You got to take it right now. If you don't sign this and all this, then it's a wrap. That just blows my mind. I can see if Kentucky, if you decided that okay, I wanted to play for Kentucky when Cal was there, or so let's say Arkansas, or even Connecticut. What has Indiana has done that you just cut it down? I'm still taking my visits.
Right.
All right, well, I think you need me more than I need you, and I'm pretty sure people on my list is gonna pay me no matter what. I'm taking all three, and I'm telling them from get go, I'm taking all three. So or 4 or 5, I don't care. Good luck.
And
What's
then
your
once
thought?
he
Go
came
ahead.
here, he could just yeah. Once he came here, he could just drop. I mean, I know they do that these days. As in, hey, Indiana offer me
Negotiate.
75, yes,
Negotiate.
750,
Right.
and so forth. We can sit around and have a good time, hit the facilities and some good spots in the city. But when it comes down to it, it's all about that cash now, that flow.
That's ridiculous,
So
bro.
y'all
That's
don't got it. I'm going to go back. But like you say, college kids, enjoy your time. Hell, that's a visit. It's a visit.
right.
Not
I'm
like you paying for it.
2 days, but I'm gone. And if a coach
Yeah,
said, "Look, well, you can't," well, you know what, dude, y'all suck anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what's getting to me, the Don. I think that's what's getting to me because it's different if on that list, and we'll take Louisville out of it. It's different if you had a list of Connecticut, uh, shit, ain't even no really good team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm even trying to think of the good teams because now it's just a chaos, right? It's chaos. So, okay, say if it's Connecticut and you got to throw Arkansas in there just because of
just
Cal,
I was thinking that, but
Duke,
just because,
Duke or North
yeah,
Carolina. Let's say that if it's those teams, I can see one of them saying, "Hey, this is it." But and that might make you think, well, damn, I mean, North Carolina might be a bad team next year. I mean, a real good team. And Duke, they got all these people coming. And Cal got, I can see myself playing with these talented athletes. Indiana?
right,
Okay. Well, they got a guard from Washington State.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming. Stop it. They don't move the needle, man. They don't mean dude got a whole team full of forwards and centers. He have no shooters on that team, Indiana, and they will be uh, 16 and 14 next year or something like that. 18 and 13. I mean, and you
Playing in NIT or the playing game.
and you spend 1.2 million on somebody that really can't make a difference. Did the other big dude leave? The other big, remember they had that big 7'1" dude,
Yeah,
light skinned dude. Is he gone? If not, what is we know they got money, but somebody's gonna have to really reconstruct, learn how to do a roster. Please do that.
but still, but you asked for that much money. you're not trying to go to a significant team that's trying to make a run.
You're not trying to win.
No, you're not trying to win at all because that money got to be spread out. So,
Well,
hey, that's what you want, bro.
Cuban might have wrote the check his damn self. He might have said, "Here, who you need? I got him. Let's go."
Right.
You know, I mean, you talking about a recruiting edge. Damn owner of the Mavs writing checks. I mean, that's the same thing with Arkansas.
Yeah.
You think Cal's gonna have a problem with the NIL when he's got all that money down there as far as the oil rigs and stuff, and he got Jerry Jones back there? He ain't paying his team, but he'll pay them.
Right.
Like, this is some long money shit that's happening. This is
Right.
pay for play, and I'm like you though. I still want a chance to win the tournament, dude. I'm not just going to go to Long Beach State because they give me $750,000 unless I just don't give a shit and I don't care about winning. At the end of the day, I want to win a championship, bro. That's why I went to college. I mean, I get as much as you can, but 14 and 14, dude, you ain't going to the league, bro. I'm sorry, you ain't even getting the taste of the tournament, bro. Like, we seen this. Indiana spent all that money last year. Mabakwe and Kill or whatever dude's name. I mean, he and what they do, they fell apart. Like, this is ridiculous, dude.
Like their coaches on the hot seat as it is. He's sitting on hell's basket. So it's like, come on, bro. Like he's barely kept his job this year. Now,
Right.
I guess I'm gonna pay him whatever I need to keep my job. But come on,
Well,
it ain't gonna work.
well, what it's going to be like? It's going to be like the NFL. Pretty much, you just got players. Even when you fire a coach, it's going to be like, "Hey, I got you here. Here's this check." And somebody might as well be the GM. "Hey, coach, we got a roster already for you. It's already lined up. We already went and picked and paid $250,000 and $750,000. You just come on in. Don't make no difference. We already got it." So basically, you're gonna have a GM to get these players and pick these players. Because I mean, hell, I mean, dude, these coaches are taking these teams with no players. No players. Like, in your mind, back in the day, would you think of any coach would take another team with no players? Granted, it didn't have the transfer portal and all this kind of stuff like that, but no players do. Like, you want to see the ingredients before you cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can make that dish, you go in there, there's nothing. The pot is empty, nothing, no ingredients, nothing, dude. And you got to convince a fan base, "Hey, man, we're gonna compete." How you compete with no ingredients, dude? Like,
His meal's gonna be great. Y'all gonna love it.
good luck. That's crazy to me, bro.
I don't got no spatula, no spoons, no forks, no.
Right. And it's crazy because as I look at as a Louisville alum, Louisville fan, all that kind of stuff, I'm looking at them like, okay, you got 4 players, but you need 11 more, or at least 9 more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Something.
so you're getting this. Like we said yesterday, I would love somebody to come this break down this whole thing, what this looks like, and all this kind of stuff. In either sport, I don't care. I want to see, like, if you got 5 and then, because you really got to allocate. Like, pretty much you're doing professional sports. I got 4 million. Okay, well, I can't give you 1.2 because then I got 10, 11 more, 12 more players to get.
Don't let word get around where everybody's getting. I mean, do you share what you getting paid with the next man, the next man, the next man?
You know they do. You know they do.
So
know they do. What you get, bro? Well, I heard,
right.
Man, I get like 75,000. Oh, damn, they lowballed you.
Right. But I'm out here averaging 18 and 9 a game, and I'm getting 75,000 while you getting 750,000.
That's why the chemistry is be all messed up. If you're not there to win it, you get that. Oh man, dude got 300,000, bro. He's horrible. He's shooting 25%. Coach, how you? Because it ain't even about the players, but dude, he got paid more than me. How he get paid more than me? And he sucks. I'm I'm gone, bro. I ain't doing it. I ain't listening to you. That's when you see the video. The coach goes down the bench and stuff, and then
Yeah.
where my agent at? It's for real, bro. You gotta have to learn how to coach like the NBA, bro.
You said that it just made me think of where my interpreter at. Hold up.
Now
Oh
don't
god,
get
he
him.
took my
Don't
money.
use him.
Right.
Don't use that cat. He's a thief in the night, baby. He's stealing. Do not.
Yeah.
He's stealing. He's a thief. Do not use him. He's a thief. He
Yeah,
done
they gonna
stole
have to
all that
do
money.
something. They gonna have to do something about that.
Well,
It's
it's
just
now
ridiculous.
now the rule just came out that pretty much anybody you can transfer pretty much as long as you're in good standing and not have to sit out. Booyah, that means that, even for the ones who probably done had 20 transfer, they can go as long as they in good standing.
Right.
I mean, what are
And
we doing here?
8 schools in 4 years. I mean, come on, bro. Ridiculous.
Yeah, man, this is not a question, but let's just go ahead and dismantle the NCAA. Let's just get rid of that, bro. Let's just get away with that. This is ridiculous, bro. For real. Let's be real. They ain't doing anything. There's no need for them. You have no control of this. Like we talked about it the other day, they cannot sit and say this is how the NIL should be looking. This is what the do's and don'ts. Every day is something different. So now, I mean, people probably thought it was no rule anyway. Now you saying now you can like in any sport, all sport, you don't have to sit out, you don't have to worry about it. Haven't they been doing that?
I mean, you think
What the hell's the transfer portal then?
that's it.
So why you come up with this rule? Say, well, they been transferring.
It's already like that. So y'all just putting a stamp. That's all they putting a stamp on top of a stamp of approval.
And the only thing they added was you had to be in good standing. Academic.
They get around that, so it ain't nothing.
Especially if I'm going to go to the league, it don't mean nothing, dude. Even if I come back, because most of the time I'm probably taking basketball 101, weightlifting 101, yawn, sports management, something like. Especially if I'm not, if I'm trying to go to the league.
Right.
Like if I'm one and done, dude, I'm not listening to none of that. I'm taking stuff that's gonna keep me eligible because I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm at 12 o'clock. I'm going to my pickleball class. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see because now, but I would say this: if you got some that think they want it done and they can't do, you got to get them. You got to make sure you go to these classes though, so you can get that grade. Because really, like the old system of look out for this and that. Like, dude, you don't know who's coming, you don't know who a player. We got starters leaving.
Right.
Most people transfer because they wasn't getting enough playing time. They was on the bench and they couldn't crack the lineup and they want a new look. You have starters. You had starters last year. Thanks, Hallie Van Lith. She's a pioneer of that because before her, it wasn't too many starters that was transferred. Now, this year, you got starters on the football team, starters on the basketball, baseball. Every team pretty much got starters. It's like, I'm gone. And that, where that come from? Kind of what you hit. Do they talk about how much they get? Hell yeah, they talk about how much they get. Hell yeah. And they like, well, hold up. The Don got this and the Will got this and I ain't get shit. I'm gone. I'm outie. That's what it looks like, bro.
But now you think about it. So, they right here, are they already talking to the teams before they go?
Oh, you know it. They got agents.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's very true.
Oh, yeah. They tapping. Because who knows how much you make? Your agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, dude's available. That's why you get these sources. That's why you have Adrian Wojo able to talk about the dude from Florida Atlantic was gone and because the agents are talking and telling everything. And the NBA people are getting a hold of. I mean, it's a mess, bro. It's like, yeah, them agents are talking about, look, you really can get Will for like $500,000 if you go ahead and do that. You can get him. He's only getting paid $125, but he done put in the work and did what he had to do. So he, $500, he'll sign with you. I don't give a shit if you USF. If you Alabama State, yeah, you got 500,000. He gonna go. Yeah, he good. That's how it has to be going on, bro. Because it's just a starter. What? Why would you be mad? You done lost 8 other people. You a
Yeah.
starter. Everybody's not bringing in the players like Cal or Duke. You a starter. You gone. I'm gone. I started last year. I'm gone. Where you going? You chasing that bag, bro.
Oh yeah.
And hey, I get it. This may be the only time you can make that money, but that's not that much money. Everybody's not having 4 million in the NIL or 3 million or two. Not everybody's getting that. Everybody's not getting 400, 500, $600,000 and stuff. Dudes are probably getting 75,000, 80,000, 90. Some maybe get 125. Which is top end. Everybody's not getting like, oh boy, 1.2 million. You wasn't even the best player on freaking Arizona.
And
I
then they
don't get
get
it.
where they get where they're going, and they realize the grass is not green on the other side. I mean, some grass is shitted on before they get there, and
Right.
it's like, what the hell? Like y'all stepping in it,
But you know what it
and
is
it's
now,
ugly.
though? You know what it is now, Don? You know what it is now? Now you at work.
Mm,
Not everybody loves their job,
true.
but they have to pay bills and they go to work. So if you have signed that contract and you getting paid $200,000 to $300,000 and it's shit everywhere, yeah, you're gonna be walking in that shit because you gotta go to work.
Right?
You did it.
You
Welcome
put
to
yourself in that spot.
and the common folks like us ain't feeling sorry for you. Hell, let us have the opportunity to do that and say, you know what? Thank you for giving me 125,000. I'm gone. I'm going somewhere else to make 200, 250. That lets you know how much money is really out there. When you could just say, oh man, done what you get, 200, and you was a starter and you going somewhere else. That lets you know, man. It's a lot. And you better beware because schools like Texas and all that stuff with that big money, Texas A&M, all that stuff, man, they get ready to get these players, dude. They get ready to get these basketball players. They already get football. They gonna get that basketball player. And you gonna see how in the hell did the number one small all that. They get loaded, bro. It is what it is.
Out of
If you
control. It's just out of control.
it is out of control. We're gonna leave you guys with this real quick.
The Penny Boom saga. I love it. I seen it.
So yesterday it broke that the transfer the running back from was Toledo, right?
Toledo. Mm-hmm.
Toledo. Damn, didn't we have a basketball player that's from Toledo that's trying to
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey PK? You may want to talk to Brom. Make sure everything checks out. So anyway, he came in the transfer portal. January, been practicing with the team and all this kind of stuff. Came out yesterday. He's putting himself in the portal. Dude balled out of Toledo. Everybody thought he was gonna be the running back for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Take care of business. Dude went in the portal. Everybody smashed his ass. They smashed his ass so tough. Dude had to
Mm.
come out with a video. Not only did he come out with a video, dude tried to show practice videos of him having carries. Dude was on our guy. He was on our guy. Well, I think he hosted, Jeremy. He hosted, you know what I'm saying, the talk with the players,
Right.
U of L players. And he was on there and he talking about how much he loves Louisville. Went there and said, hey, nah, I ain't what it seemed. Basically, I stand on business. Dude sounded so horrible and received so much backlash that his agent had to come out with basically an apology to the University of Louisville football program because it made it seem like they wasn't paying. He's like, no, they take care of their players, they pay, they do X, Y, and Z. This was a business decision, X, da, 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 da. Because the way it was going, nobody really wanted to mess with the old guy because that's a bad look. You don't went there for money. You went there to Louisville had two running backs that went to the NFL Combine. It's hard for a one running back to get to the NFL Combine. They had two, so it was a proven commodity that Barkley and all them can really get you ready for the NFL. And this dude left because rumor was he was second or third string and he didn't want to battle, so his pride got hurt and he wanted to step in and say that's not true. Bro, when you saw this video, when you saw this stuff, what was you thinking about this stuff, bro? Like this is ridiculous.
First, it took me a while to stop laughing to look at the whole thing because it just like he had to prove himself, and he's sitting here thinking like, you know, first team, second team. It's like no, it ain't like it. And then it's like he's just rambling on. Then like I'll stand on business. I'm like, what is this supposed to mean? What are you talking about, bruh? Like either you say he's gonna be here, or now you back in the porter after spending 4 months at University of Louisville. Like, come on. Do you stand on business? You stand on business, you'd be able to fight for your position, even if you was coming in and taking those number two snaps. But it's more to it. Even though you trying to make it like it ain't.
Right.
Yeah. I just don't get it. These kids, man, and now this money's driving these kids crazy and everything else. So like we were saying the other day, let's see where he ends up.
You got to regulate it. You have to come up with something because dude thought he was King Henry.
Yeah.
Like I'm coming to you guys, I'm starting. No, partner. We don't have 5 to 6, 7 running backs here just so they can just sit here. No, we're gonna utilize everybody as much as we can because injuries happen.
This ain't the past regime.
Right.
This is Mr. Brom. He's gonna use what he got. Oh
Hey, good luck to wherever you go, man. This as they used to say on the streets, just keep our name out your mouth.
my gosh.
Just keep our name out your mouth, bro. It's over with, dude. This go ahead. You look patty, dude. You look crazy for what you did, for real, for real. It's different if you wasn't getting any reps. You didn't even go in the spring game. Like you left before that, so it had to be other stuff, man. You was seeing how much you can get. I wonder how much he got. That's what
That's
I
a
want to
good
know.
question.
I
Yeah.
want to know how much you got. Well, it is what it is. Good riddance. Penny. Boom. Whatever. Whatever you want to call your name.
You know,
Boom. Penny.
worth a
Shine on my
cent.
penny. Ain't
Worth
worth
worth a
one
cent.
cent. One
One
cent.
cent.
1 cent. Okay. Whatever 1 cent. We know we got away with more than that, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for all the winners and all this kind of stuff. Like I said, we're taking care of business. We got a lot of new things that we going. So, like I said, if you see a lot of changes and things like that, it's okay. It's all good. Growth is coming. Growth is here. We're rocking. We're expanding. You may see different name changes and stuff, but it's the same old crew taking care of business. What you got to leave the people with, my brother, Mr. Valley
Mm.
Vikings?
I mean, you think of. I want to get in the point of think about this. You're your own greatest project. If you ever work on anything, work on yourself. Sometime you gotta restart, reset, and refocus. And you never even know how many times you gotta do it. But keep doing as much as you need to. But never give up on yourself.
That's right. That's a good one, brother. That's a good one. That hey, I don't even think that can be top. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say, look, a lot of you kids and things like that. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you understand the history of whatever sport you in, your history of whatever you play. Understand, man. There's a lot of people who came before you who put in work, who uh, work their ass off to do what they can and have not had the luxury to have what you have available for you, all the resources you have. So don't think because it's kind of easy and things that's coming. You still got to put in work. The people before you put in lots of work for you to get the things you have. So pay tribute to them as far as at least know your history. Don't sound ignorant, don't know anything and not even worry about it. It's always good to learn and know your history and know what you're talking about. So with that note, we out of here. Peace. God bless. Deuce, we'll see you next week. We're gonna try to hit a game or something tomorrow. Y'all know. Peace.